release of products or services. And I put an asterisk here because it doesn't say documented information, but it says retain evidence of conformity with the accepted criteria. Releasing products and services. Traceability to the persons authorizing release of products and services for delivery to the customer. Now, this is traceability to the person authorizing this. Who was the one that authorized the release of the product? Control of non-conforming outputs, products, and services. Retain information on actions taken and the person or authority who made the decision regarding dealing with the conformity. So who dealt with the conformity, you need to have their name. They're the responsible party. So performance evaluation. Retain appropriate information as evidence of the results of monitoring and measurement to determine requirements and see if your requirements are met to the determined requirements. And then for internal audit, there's no longer the procedure that says you shall have a internal audit procedure and it shall have these requirements to it. They moved away from that. And I'm not saying if you have an internal program and a procedure that lines it out, that you should just go say, oh, we don't need this anymore and dump it, because you still have to retain evidence of the implementation of the audit program and the audit results. And when you make the switch from your quality management system 2008 to 2015, it doesn't mean, oh, it doesn't require this procedure, let's get rid of it. It means, you know, if there's another way you want to deal with it, so, and it's better, it's more effective for your quality management system, make an improvement. Do it the better way. If you find that that is effective, keep it. Okay, the outputs of the management review shall include decisions and actions related to continual improvement, any need for changes to the quality management system, and once again, here's where they bring up including resources needed. And they're very well, the technical coordination committee was very well aware that because they didn't have that requirement that the quality management system was part of the business, that it was kind of like the red-headed stepchild, got pushed aside. And it doesn't make for an effective business operation. That quality management system is hugely important for the effectiveness of your business. So they're really looking at integrating that in. The organization shall retain documented information as evidence of nonconformity and corrective action. So it's the nature of the nonconformity and the actions taken, the results of the corrective action. And once again, they're not saying you have to have a corrective action procedure, it has to meet these requirements, so on. So, the timetable, the timeline. The draft international standard, which I'm doing this presentation on, it came out May 2014. The final draft international standard, which is optional, should be out in about July 2015. And in the processes that the International Organization of Standardization Technical Management Board and their committees have come up with is the final draft. International standard is optional. There's a major change. There was a lot of controversy to the release of the draft. And as far as voting goes, there has to be 75% of the member nation bodies that vote in favor of it for it to be approved. So if there's 25% or 24% that isn't so happy, they work on it. And there's been some, excitement about this one, and it is a major change. I personally like the changes because I like the idea of moving your quality management system closer and aligning it to your business processes. I think that is the most important thing that has come about in this. The published version of ISO 9000 2015 should come out September 2015. I think it might be September 2015, or it might be between September and November. Just the way things have been working. So all initial certifications under accreditation shall be to ISO 9001 2015, March 2017. So that means if you are certified now, and let's say your accreditation, your certification to register as an accredited on the accreditation list, if it comes up in April of 2017, you're going to be going with the 2015 revision. And then all certifications to ISO 9000 2008 are no longer valid 3 years after the published version of it. And so that says September 2018. If it comes out in November 2015, that means November 2018.
So
And-
question on that real quick then. So
Certainly.
what you're saying is the date that it's published, it's automatically effective in the audit. So if my research date is October 1st, 2015, and they publish it in September, then I'm on the hook.
No, I'm not saying that at all. You have 3 years to be recertified. So you know how when you get your certification and then you have the assessment audits for a couple of years, and then you have to get recertified? So if you're just in an assessment audit period, you do not have to. The other thing to that is you can work with your accreditation bodies, and as they come and do the assessment to 2008, you can say, okay, we come up with our plan, here's our plan, here's how we're thinking about implementing, these are the changes we want to make. Talk to that accreditation body that registers you. Work with them, because this is new for them too. And, just communicate with them, because then you can find out ahead of time. You're not surprised. So, though, if you were going to, let's say it comes out September 2015, you aren't registered, in October 2015, you will need to be registered to 2015. One of the things I have to say is the draft international standard, there are some things that will not change. The high-level structure all the